Parallel, perpendicular, and skew lines. This is lesson 3.1a. So we're just starting chapter 3 for lines and angles. Parallel lines are coplanar and don't intersect. Now remember, little yellow hand means these should go in your notes. So that means they're on the same plane and do not cross each other. So line segment AB is parallel to line segment CD. It's the two blue lines. Perpendicular lines intersect at 90-degree angles. They meet to make right angles. Segment AC is perpendicular to segment DB. Skew lines are not coplanar or parallel and don't intersect. They aren't on the same plane or run parallel to each other, and they don't cross. So if you can see with this first box, segment AC and segment BG are skew. See the two orange lines? In this middle one, segment AB and segment CE are skew. They're not parallel to each other, they don't cross, and they're not on the same plane. And here, segment CE and segment FG are skew. Parallel planes are planes that don't intersect. They're on different planes that don't cross each other. So the top of the box and the bottom of the box are parallel planes. Plane ABC is parallel to plane EFG. And you notice I didn't use all 4 points? We can use just 3. That's acceptable. Okay? In this drawing, line AB is parallel to line CD. So remember, when the arrows are pointing both ways, it means line. And when you just see a short little dash above the letters AB, that means it's a segment. So line AB is parallel to line CD. Okay? Segments or rays are parallel, perpendicular, or skew if the lines that contain them are parallel, perpendicular, or skew. And we can identify types of lines and planes. In this first one, we have a pair of parallel segments. Segment AB is parallel to segment DC. For this one, a pair of skew segments, we have segment DH and segment GF are skew, the two orange lines. For this one, we have a pair of perpendicular segments. Segment CG is perpendicular to segment HG. And here we have a pair of parallel planes. Plane ABC is parallel to plane EFG. We could have even have done the side ones, couldn't we? The side ones are parallel planes. So when we look at a picture like this house, we can see the sides of the house are parallel. This line is parallel with this line, and even the sides of the door are parallel. This side of the door is parallel with that side of the door. And the windows have perpendicular lines. We can see they make right angles, don't they? They make 90-degree angles. And the side to the bottom makes perpendicular lines. For this one, the roof of the house and the roof of the garage are on parallel planes. So this roof is lower than this roof, but they're on the same angle, the same slant. Okay, so this one is just a little bit above that one, but they're slanting the same, and they're on parallel planes. And the top of the roof here and the side of the house are skew lines. So we're going to do a quick vocabulary review because it's really important you know the meaning of these. Coplanar points, those are points that lie in the same plane. So A, B, and C are coplanar. They're all lying on the same plane. Supplementary angles, those are two angles whose sum is 180 degrees. And they could be right next to each other, adjacent to each other, or they could be separate from each other. But these two, angle 1 and angle 2, equal 180 degrees. Therefore, they're supplementary angles. And a point, that's the intersection of two distinct intersecting lines. And a linear pair, that's a pair of adjacent angles whose non-common sides are opposite rays. So here's the non-common sides, right here and right here. So the ray is going from this point out to the left, and the other one is going from this point out to the right. So those are the opposite rays. And angle 1 and angle 2 are a linear pair. And it's related to supplementary angles, see? But remember, supplementary angles don't have to be right next to each other. We could have an angle like this that's 45 degrees and an angle like this that's 45 degrees. They're not even touching, you know? And that could be complementary. And we could have an angle over here like this and another angle like this, and that makes 180, and those are supplementary. So supplementary and complementary don't have to be touching each other. They don't have to have common rays or anything, okay? But a linear pair, yes. And a linear pair is therefore supplementary, okay? Our next lesson for lines and angles is going to be about angle pairs. It's 3.1b. And I hope you took good notes. I hope you're having a great day. And I'll see you next time. Don't forget to hit the like button if this was helpful. Bye.